Morning, everyone. It's Sunday, March 13th. Hope you all remembered to set your clocks back. I didn't. I missed church this morning because I forgot to set my clock back. Anyway, today we are going to look at the babies, and that's all we're going to do today is just look at the babies, do a baby check, and at the very end I'm going to quickly, I hope, tell you about the show results from the last show. But until then, let's go look at some babies. Here we have Bigelow and Ace's litter. She's weaned 5. We have 3 broken and 2 black. On the black we have 1 buck, 1 doe, and on the broken we have 2 bucks and 1 doe. And these guys are saying good morning. Oh, and just a real quick side note. These bowls right here I love, but they are not good for litters. I thought if I filled it up twice a day it'd be enough. It's not. I fill this thing up, and before I get done doing water checks across the barn, I gotta come and fill it up again. These guys drink that dry in no time flat. Mountaintop is all stretched out and cuddled up with her babies. She has 3. Let's see if we get them out. There we go. These guys are 5 or 6 weeks. Can't remember. And then here's She Devil, cuddled up with her 2 kits, and they're the same age as Mountaintops. These guys are somewhere between 4 and 5 weeks old. Won't be a whole lot longer, and we'll wean these 2 guys. And I've tried to rebreed her, and she just won't breed. Oh no, she did. She Devil is rebred. It is Morning Star down here. I can't get her to Morning Star. She's the one that won't rebreed right now. She has 6 kits on her, and I found that a lot of times if they're still nursing kits, they won't rebreed. That's not always the case, but sometimes it is. And these guys again are about 5 weeks old. Alright, and then here's Rosie, and her babies are 4 weeks old. And now that they are older, I can get a real good look at them. Definitely a chestnut there. No doubt about that. And then she's got these 2 broken chestnut that are just gorgeous. Look at these babies. Look at their face. How cute. And then here's the other broken chestnut. So adorable. And then the one that I thought might be a broken black, I told you probably would end up being a broken steel. It is. Look how adorable that thing is. I've always wanted a broken steel, so there's a good chance I'm going to keep this one, especially if it has good body type. And I may even keep one of the broken chestnuts if it turns out to be a female. The broken steel, all I need is a good body type, male or female. And then of course here is one of the, I believe it's going to be a steel little kit. This is actually Mustang Sally's kit, but I moved it over here to even out the litter size. So Rosie has raised 5, and then Mustang Sally over here has raised 6. She's got the 5 whites, and then she had the 3 coloreds. One of those died, and then she raised this one. It is a steel. And then the other steel I gave Rosie. So let's look at the baby babies. I don't think I've shown you the baby babies, although you have seen this litter. This is Allie, and she started out with 10. She didn't pull fur, so we had to pull fur for her, and then later on she ended up pulling some more. Her litter is not doing super well. These guys were born on the 7th, so they are, well, they're 6 days old. They're almost a week. And she has lost 4 already. She has 6 left. And these guys, they really should be chubbier than this. Now, their bellies feel full to me, but they're just not doing real well. Plus, she's so dirty. And I keep changing this nest box almost every day, but she's just a very dirty mom. But she's got 2 solids and 4 brokens. This guy here is all wrinkly. I'm not sure he's going to make it. Beautiful litter. She's just not doing real great at tending to them. Now this one's real chunky. This is what they all should look like. And they're just not. This is her first time. I will give her a second shot. Because I really not sure these guys are going to survive. Hopefully she'll pick it up, or if they can just make it long enough to start eating some grain. But alright, sorry about that. I had to take time to go in the house and wash my hands. I didn't want to touch any of the other babies after touching the dirty little box. Okay, here we have Dora. And Dora has 8 kits. 3 are solid red like this one. And they're going to be light colored because they are from a broken to broken. This is Dora and Bazooka Joe. And that's Dora, for those that don't remember her. Okay, and then here are her 3 reds. They are real light in color. They will darken up, but they will never be a really deep dark red. But for a broken to broken, they're doing pretty good. Alright, and the rest of these are broken. We have this one beautifully marked. Let's see. Try to keep them separated. Okay. And then we have this one, which is a Charlie. This is the only Charlie she has. And it has only a few markings. It has 1 on the back, and the rest of it is on the eyes. And that is all the color it has. I think there might be a little color in the whisker bed, but so young it's hard to tell. And then she's got this beautifully marked one. We should have 2 more. Uh-oh. They all came up here. Alright, so let's go again. There's the reds. There's the 3 reds. Okay, and then there's the Charlie. Alright, so here's the other ones. Oh, holy cow. I missed that somehow. She has 4 reds and a Charlie. Right in there, 4 reds and a Charlie. Okay, well, I thought there was 3. So we only have 3 nicely broken. We have this one. And then this one. And then this. I thought we had 3 reds, 1 Charlie, and 4 broken. But I had them backwards. We have 4 reds, 1 Charlie, and 3 broken. That's Miss Doris. She kindled 8, and she still has 8. What do we have? Alright, and then here we have Cherry Valley. And Cherry Valley, oh, she's been losing some of hers. She started out with 8 and she has 5 now. And I don't know how, but looking on my records, this is my first litter out of Cherry Valley. So she's a first-time mom. I don't know how I overlooked that fact. At her, I don't know if I overlooked her and didn't breed her, or if she just never had a litter. Okay, and then there's her 5. She's doing real good this litter. She's lost 3. Being first-time mom, that's to be expected. She's raising these guys, the last 5. They're really fat, so hopefully she'll do better from here on out. And J6 had 6, and she still has 6. She's a not a first-time mom, so she knows what she's doing. Let me get these guys pulled out of the nest for you. There's 2, 3, and see how fat and plump these guys are? This is what they're supposed to look like at 6 days old. Yeah. There you go. Yep. J6 is one of my favorite mamas. She has smaller litters, but she usually raises what she has. So far she hasn't lost any of hers. They'll be opening their eyes in a few days. So that's J6 and her litter. And then here's Fargo. And Fargo is a first-time mom. She's a daughter of Bazooka Joe, and I bred her back to Bazooka Joe. And she has 8 kits. And I believe only one of those are solid. Yep, here we go. 1 solid red. Squirmy little fellas. I can't hang on to them. Here's a real pretty broken. Most of hers are pretty brokens. And she's got a Charlie in here too. There's another real pretty. I'm not going to hold my breath on the Charlie's living. Here's one more Charlie. It's got a little more color than Dora's, but it doesn't have much. Another real pretty one. And another pretty one. And another pretty one. And another pretty one. I think that's all 8, isn't it? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, and 8. And that's it for the babies. Here's Daisy, and Daisy did not go to the show. She is bred, and I am in the process of building her a brood cage right now. She will be moved to the brood barn rather quickly. Here is Knobel, and Knobel won 2 legs at the last show. She won Best of Variety both shows, and in the first show she took Best of Breed, so she did very well. She now has 4 legs. If she had a pedigree or a full pedigree, only have a half, she would qualify for Grand Championship now, but she will not be granted because she does not have a full pedigree. And then here's Crossetot, and Crossetot's getting bigger. She was just shy of 7 pounds at the last show, and she had a lot of good comments. There wasn't a huge turnout for black and broken black, and so she, with what was there, she just wasn't big enough to compete. She basically had to beat Knobel, and she just wasn't big enough to do that. I think once she gets a little older and a little bigger, I think she probably will turn out to be the better rabbit. But at this point, she just couldn't compete. And then here is my sweet girl, Mena. And Mena is the one I traded a red buck for. She came out of RPR Rabbitry out of Calhoun, Missouri. And this girl has done very well. She earned a leg at the show last weekend. In show B, she won Best of Variety both shows, but it wasn't enough for her to get a leg because there wasn't a lot of black does. So that wasn't enough to get her a leg. However, in the second show, she took Best of Breed, and so that did get her a leg. And then, who else have we got? Oh, I took 3 junior red bucks, took one of Sawguy's bucks, one of Bazooka's young bucks, and one of Roger's. And one of them wasn't a major win. He won his class. He was the best junior buck, and there was, I think, 6 there, and there was 4 exhibitors. So we had plenty for a leg. He took first in his class, but it wasn't a major win. But he did win a leg, and I cannot remember which red buck that was. I think it was Sawguy's little guy, but I can't remember for sure. I'll have to look that up when the leg comes in. Alright, so that's it for the baby checks for this week. Again, it's a beautiful Sunday. This is morning time, and it's already in the upper 60s. A little bit of breeze, sun shining. It's not raining. It's been raining all week. So we finally got a break from the rain, which is nice. I did not have a show this week. This is the only weekend I have off. For the next 7 weekends, I'm off at a show somewhere. I don't have another break until April 30th. I'll be going to Tennessee, I'll be going to Illinois, I'll be going to Oklahoma. There's 2 here in Arkansas this year. So it's going to be a busy couple of months. I'll do my best to keep y'all posted and updated, not only on the babies, but the show wins as well, or show losses, whichever the case may be. I'll be going to some new shows that I haven't been to before, and so I'll be meeting up with new breeders and new exhibitors. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of a change up for competition, and hopefully I'll keep doing well. The more competition that I have, the funner that it is for all of us. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until we speak again, God bless.